Alrighty, this week I am going to be pumping out a lot of Bt9 gameplay because I don't know what it is about this set, but I just really love playing it. So right now we have Alphamon Ouryuken is what I am piloting after I do a quick mulligan right there versus Eosmon from BT6. It hasn't been updated since, but you're gonna see it actually gives me a run for my money here as I open up with the Digimon, and then we go for a search with the Kota. And having that memory setter is definitely gonna help me out because this deck gets a lot of free value. And right here you see I go for the Alphamon, goodbye Ouryuken, and a couple more rookies. But this gives a lot of help for the Eosmon deck. She actually just straight out plays the level 4 Eosmon, gets her the Manoa, but that also gets me a UG for free, so value going back to my way as well. And after that, well, there isn't too much else she can do other than probably play that Eosmon in her hand, and that is exactly what she's going to do. The problem with Eosmon is the fact that it gives a lot of memory to the opponent. She's actually going to Digivolve up into it instead of playing it out, which is it gets a draw and it puts me to 3 anyway, so I'm gonna play out another Digimon. I don't move up, trash 1, draw 2 as we continue searching for something, and then Digivolve for 3, so this is where the Eosmon is gonna start popping off a little bit. And if she actually didn't forget to push up that Goblinmon the last turn, might have had a better chance this game. But you're quickly going to see how Eosmon gets a little bit out of control. So she's going to swing, play another Eosmon, get that Manoa proc. And the reason why it's pretty hard to deal with Eosmon as this Ouryuken deck is because a lot of your cards are not interaction. They don't interact very much. Like, you're not running Iron Fisted Onslaught to wipe the board. And really, you're just hoping for, swinging into the Alphamon insecurity or a Congo to stop the Eosmon from attacking. And that's not to say, Eosmon is just bad. It's just, it almost gets me in these games. So I get the, swing into security, finally goes through. I get that x-antibody, which I'm still trying to build up into my Alphamon right now. Digivolves up into a blocker, which that kind of stops up the x-antibody stuff, and then also plays out the Terriermon, which blocks memory gain. So that's another huge issue that this deck gave the Ouryuken, is I can't gain the free memory from, discarding and doing all this other stuff with the Dex line. So you get to see how much of a bit of a struggle it is, because you see right there, I didn't gain the memory from, putting something underneath because the Terriermon is right there, so I don't get that free value. But what I do is I go up into the Alphamon 4-3, and Alphamon is not going to gain me the memory after we swing through, but I can kind of swing with confidence because most of her deck is the lower level Eosmon and just green blockers. So now that she does put out the blocker, this is where it kind of gets tough for me because I can't gain memory through Alphamon. She's going to keep swinging at my security with all these Eosmons. That Terriermon is choking me memory-wise, so really all I can kind of hope for is getting another security attack under that Alphamon, because I don't have piercing. Goodbye Morphomon. But she does find another Manoa on that play. And she doesn't have the memory to play it out, but there's another check into security. The Eosmon board is going as wide as it can. She's going to needle spray my Digimon and attack into it instead of going to security, so really just giving me that 1 stack. And then because of the inheritable, she gets to play the Manoa for free, so she gets the check. I also get my Tamer, which, or actually, no, I forgot, it doesn't have piercing, so I kind of cheated a little bit, and now we know that I have Kota on the top of my security, but which means she could swing in with Terriermon, but she's probably not gonna because, she doesn't want to lose it to a potential attack from the Alphamon. So just kind of waiting this out, trying to measure out what she has, what she can do, and not give me too much memory, but she is going to play out another Woodmon blocker. And again, this is where one of those mass board wipes would be very helpful, but because the deck list for Ouryuken is so narrow, it's you can only really rely on comboing with yourself, and so playing out that Congo means she can't attack. And that is what we like to see. And again, even though I'm not going to be gaining memory, I'm going to be swinging twice with this Alphamon, and she's going to block one of the attacks at least. Second attack, not sure if she's going to let it through or not, because, you know, she does still have the other Woodmon, and I am going to be pushing something up next turn, but she is going to go for the block just to get in the way. You know, I play the Congo to stall her for the next turn. I play out another rookie to get around all of that. So next turn, I'm guaranteed, you know, 2 checks with the Alphamon, and then another 2 from the 2 rookies. And there isn't much she can do about that unless she has another control spell, which I don't think she does. And, you know, if I didn't have that Congo, she just wins. She has 4 attackers, I have 3 security. So really sweating against a deck that you would not think is very good or in the meta, but even the #1 deck can find trouble against, you know, even these older ones. So knowing that she can't play anything out, or she can't attack, she is just going to play out that Kabuterimon blocker. And the way we get around this is going to be going up into the Dorumon for 2, swing for security, restand, swing again, 2 checks, rookie, and level 4 for the win. So, yeah, like if I didn't have that Congo, I lost. And that's kind of scary, because Congo is only like a 1 of or a 2 of in a lot of these Alphamon lists. So to kind of see that happen is like, oh, wait, you know, maybe if this Eosmon deck had a little bit more to it, if it was updated a little bit, would it be able to stand up in today's meta? I don't know. Is anyone playing Eosmon? I couldn't tell you. So it is something to think about, the fact that that is a possible deck that might see play or could see play, you know. But here we see she's on a bit of a struggle. She actually doesn't have a tamer to play out with that level 4 Eosmon. And I push up. We have 2 rookies now. She does have the Woodmon blocker, so it's not like I can even get in some cheap value by swinging in my other rookie. So I am going to go up into the Dex Dorumon, discard to gain a memory because she doesn't have that Terriermon blocking memory out now. Going up into the Doru Greymon and slotting in another +1000 underneath. Really prepping for that. It's my turn, so you know I use that to play out Dakota. Accidentally delayed her from doing anything, but you can see in her hand she doesn't have much she can do except Digivolve up into an Eosmon. She's going to swing with Eosmon, play an Eosmon. The Eosmon survives, and, well, she's just going to keep going wide. So it's either play out a blocker or play out an Eosmon, gives me 4 memory, and she does go for the Woodmon instead. So really trying to play the delay game. She knows she has 2 attacks next turn minimum as I go up into the Dex Doru Greymon, discard to regain a memory. And then I get to pop a level 4, so I will pop a blocker. And then going up into, well, checking to see what I have in my grave. You see I have another Congo in hand, but I'm going up into the Alphamon, and I'm going to tuck the Memory Dorumon underneath to gain another couple of memory and draw a card from putting a card underneath. And then it's saying de-digivolve, so I de-digivolve the other blocker, go up into the Ginryumon, and now I do have free range to start attacking things, so I'm going to attack security with Alphamon, hit the Manoa, which feels bad, hit another Morpho, which feels bad for the other player over there, but it does shift over to her turn, or rather I pass the turn, because, I feel secure. I don't need to play the Congo right now. But, I mean, just looking at her hand, I probably should have, because she's going to start pooping out Eosmon after Eosmon. But I thought to myself, I'm secure enough. I have 4 security. She only has 2 Eosmon on board. I really want to play out that Congo after she poops out, 5 more Eosmons. So that's exactly what she does. Poops out the Eosmon, goes for the Manoa, misses, but hits the Alphamon in security, and I prevent her from attacking, so it's basically another Congo in security. That's the Bt9 Alphamon that stops attacks. And with that, she is going to Cutting Edge to destroy my other level 4, which does delay me a bit, but you can see I still have the Alphamon down. I think I have a couple of Ouryuken in my hand, but I didn't want to Digivolve it for 7. because, you know, I was looking to put an Ouryuken underneath, play out a Yuji, swing for security, hit an Eosmon, hit another blocker, and, you know, it is unfortunate for her that that Goblinmon couldn't really do anything. And here you see I'm thinking of what my next move is as well. Again, I don't want to play out that Ouryuken for 7 and give her all that memory to work with to be able to play out another Eosmon and set it to 0 and then do all of that. But there, I do finally play the Congo, and then I pass the turn, which prevents her from attacking again. So, you know, a 2-of in my deck, and then another 2-of in the Alphamons and security. Very lucky to be able to find all of that control, but you can see I'm still only 1 stack, and I don't have the Ouryuken underneath yet. She goes up into the blocker, so she's going to be able to delay this just a little bit more. And going up into the Terriermon and security as well. Might be a little too late for that because I'm going to start swinging. But what she actually does is Congo says you can't attack players. So she swings the Eosmon into the Alphamon so she can use Manoa to search for another Eosmon. She hits all of her level 6 Eosmons. So now she's looking at what she has in her grave. And, well, truthfully, no matter which one she chooses, they're both pretty weak in this situation. Because sure, she can Digivolve up into one of them, and then she only has 1 Manoa out, so she can put another one underneath, but she's not going to get too many security attacks or be able to pop anything. But what I was thinking was adding more white tamers, because there are a lot more white tamers you can add nowadays. Like, Takumi wouldn't really work against the Armor Rush, but, you know, things like Analog Boy for a few more searches, or, you know, Digimon Emperor to stop, well, Digimon Emperor would probably stop a good Rookie Rush, Armor Rush deck. So, you know, there are techs that Eosmon can make, I think, to be a little bit more competitive, and that's not really something we've explored. But again, the fact that if I didn't have that Alphamon in security to stop her attacking, I would have lost. And then here I am actually cheating because I slot another X-antibody underneath my Alphamon, which it already has an X-antibody underneath. But, yeah, that's not a play that you're supposed to be able to do, and with that, I get an extra draw, get some more memory. De-Digivolve, actually, that blocker, which, you know, I slot another guy underneath. I don't have the Ouryuken to restand and swing for game, but what I do is play out a level 4 because I have the memory to do so, and then Digivolve it into a level 5. So at this point, unless she finds another blocker, she can't really do much against, you know, what we're doing here. And, you know, maybe if I didn't cheat a little bit by putting that X-antibody underneath, then I don't get the extra draw, I don't get all that extra memory. So now she's starting to swing for security again. Manoa effect, you know, gets another Eosmon, swings into another Alphamon in security to stop her from attacking. So I just got insanely lucky with my security. And, I mean, that is going to spell doom for her. Like, she's going to remove this Alphamon, but now she doesn't have a blocker to go up into, and there's not really anything she can do about, you know, I have one thing on board, and it can swing for game. So, you know, just staring death in the face, nothing she can do, scoops it up, and that is the game. So, I really hope you enjoyed this match. Eosmon deck might be something worth looking to improve upon, so, you know, look forward to some more games with my fiance Princess in the future, and, well, look forward to a lot more Digimon content this week because we have a lot of it. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you cats later.